Aside from the fantastic night we had at the sale, waking up today to the sobering fact of what we did, what we bought, looking again if it fell in line with what I wanted to do before I got to the sale, and in my mind, it was straight A's across the board. Very happy with. Listen, I wish we had bought some Pennsylvania or New York, or not New York, but Pennsylvania. We still have a Chapter 7 on the. We're looking for it. Relax. But maybe some Pennsylvania. They'll be up today. But as I said to Amy, I thought for sure we found the value we wanted. Now, aside from that, those of you that are down here, Kohl's on Broadway, I had some incredible food yesterday. Get the pork chop. I'm not a pork chop guy. You're not going to hear me ever tell a lot of people, I had the pork chop last night. Doesn't happen very often. Kohl's on Broadway, get the pork chop. We had a couple of slices of pizza as we head back over to the sale, because the 3 o'clock start today. Head back over to the sale today, where I had Pies and Pints, top shelf, always kind of one of those hippie places where they got weird, odd kinds of pizza, and they got tons of different kind of craft beers, but very good food. What was the kind of pizza you ordered? Margarita pizza. I'm pepperoni. I'm an old school guy. Give me pepperoni, some ham, ground beef. That's me. I don't like when they say all meats and they fill it full of Italian sausage. I don't love that. But my son Ollie, who it annoys me to no end, he likes cheese pizza. Who the hell orders cheese pizza? But we indulge him. And to be fair, this pizza without meat, it had no meat, right? Without meat on it, is actually very good. Pies and Pints margarita pizza, top shelf also. 2 days in a row, I hit it out of the park at the restaurants. Yesterday, we absolutely hit it right out of the stadium with, I believe, with the horses we bought. I went and looked at them again today. Fresh light. This is a horse I bought. What does this horse look like again? Now with a fresh mind and a biased mind. What are the pros? What are the cons? We didn't get to look at 2 of them. We didn't get to look at 3 of them. Who's the other one we didn't look at? Oh, Una Madonna I looked at last night. I didn't bring you a video. We'll bring a video when we go back over to look at them at the tent. So what happens is they're in the consignments. They sell the horses, and there's like a holding tent over at the end of the property. We did 2 videos today of the horses we bought. I'll try and bring you the other 3 from this afternoon. But man, I was so pleased. The alarm detector sister looks incredibly good. And who was the other one we did the video? Oh, 98. A little bit of an update. Amy didn't know about 98. The sister that I bid on last year. I'm sure I bid. I was nowhere near buying her. I loved her. I know I did a video about her. 7 mounds, right? 7 mounds. I loved that Chapter 7 filly last year. Didn't get her. She went for 110 and didn't race. And we're like, oh, what happened? Why didn't she race? She get hurt? She said no. She goes, I asked them to put the update in, and I didn't hear it. If they did give the update, I didn't hear it. They didn't do it. That horse was exported to Sweden. 110,000 US. Chapter 7 exported to Sweden. That's why nothing shows up on the catalog. So kind of an important update, right? For a breeder. I don't know if it would have moved the barometer, so to speak, the needle, so to speak, but I suspect it would have. This was a $27,000 gorgeous tactical landing filly. It was funny because somebody had emailed me, hey, can you look at this yearling? Tell me what you think. It's the exact same line as the filly we bought last night. I said, well, if it looks anything like its cousin, it looks pretty good. So a great night last night. Had some good food. I love having a good night's sleep, waking up fresh, having some good food. It's been a great day so far. We're just about to get to the sale. What we want to see early also, that tactical landing, that Walner breeding. Now, keep in mind, this breeding I have in mind for Path of Totality. For our clients out there that are partners of mine on her, this is our breeding, hopefully. I can't overpay because it is a bit of a gimmick breeding. You get this breeding for next year, so February through June. If your foal doesn't get in full, if your horse doesn't get in full, you get nothing. You get nothing. You don't get your money back. They retain it all. But it goes to charity, and it is one breeding to Walner for next season. So I have this, I bought it last year, and then we sold. That seems like a screw up now, eh?
2 years ago, it was Nancy Alice.
Nancy Alice. No, it was last year, wasn't it? No, it was last year. I sold it last year. It was the breeding for Nancy Allison, so the Walner crossed with Donato Hanovers. They all went exceptionally high this year also. So that was a bit of a screw up, but we sold Nancy Allison. We got pretty good money for her, so it was hard not to let her go. Then I was left with this expensive Walner breeding. Didn't know what to do with it. I just sold it privately to somebody. That's right. I sold it on OnGate. That's right. Sold it on OnGate. So we're after this Walner breeding today for Path of Totality. That's who it is meant for. So that's what I want to do today. If we don't get it, fine. We'll figure something out. But it will be selling in a matter of moments. I want to get there and see if I can buy that Walner breeding. So that's what's on tap early today. Obviously, we have a full day of horses to buy. A number of international monies I thought were very, very interesting today. A couple of bar hoppings we liked. One that Amy liked in particular. And there's something else too. Well, obviously, there's a Father Patrick later on in the sale that I really liked. So lots to look at today. Obviously, we're going to be a little more reserved. This is day 2 of a 5-day sale. We spent quite a bit of money yesterday, but we got everything we wanted. And again, that's twice that happened this year. Very rare that it does. Twice it's happened now. My number 1 pick is coming home with us. I couldn't be happier. Super excited about 2022, but very excited about the sale today. It all starts in just a minute as we're pulling into the sale here. It'll all start in just a minute with that potential charity Walner breeding. Talk to you all soon. Take care.